Hey, Mr. Deaton. So today we're going to be talking about rape, that abortion. So we read the Noonan and Thomson articles, who were for or against abortion and for abortion, respectively. And so the Noonan articles talked all about how it's life and you need to respect the human life and all of that stuff in that article. And then it talked about in the Thomson articles how even if the UDH was considered a human for the sake of argument, that the mother still wouldn't necessarily have the obligation to keep that child. For example, waking up to a violinist connected to your arm and pumping blood, and you have to stay with him to keep him alive. This is similar to the instance of rape. And also she talks about how some things are morally okay, but still, like, they're just, but they're still, forget the word for it. It was like, it's still, the people would ridicule them or think that it wasn't the right thing to do, but it was like they don't have any claim against them. So the first one, which is that I want to look at, is E. So the woman claims that the pregnancy was a result of rape. The acknowledged father claims that she agreed to becoming pregnant and he wants to take the child to raise himself. So this was a little bit interesting because you don't have any witnesses really to tell if it was rape or if it wasn't. So at first I rated this at a 3, and after reading the articles and different stuff, I think I'm going to put it at a 4, which is a little bit less justified, because not only is the father wanting to take the baby to raise himself, and so the woman won't have like a huge burden other than the 9 months where she is pregnant, and minus however long it was until this whole thing started. But also it's still, she thinks it was rape, or claims that it was rape, and so you don't really have exactly knowing what was going on. So second was the pregnancy is the result of a contraceptive failure. So I think this really is equivalent to the people seeds analogy. So it apparently is go bye-bye time for the next class period, and that's Ryan. So yeah, I'm gonna come over here really quick. So the pregnancy is a result of contraceptive failure. So I think that is, okay, so taking from the Noonan aspect as far as every life is concerned in its life, still they took preventative measures to try to make sure that they weren't going to, but the contraceptive actually failed. So that I see would be a lot more justified. So I'd say like a 2 now, and beforehand I was saying probably like a 3. So yeah, that was what I saw on that one. And the last one, here comes Reed again. So the last one was EE, which was just before she learned she was pregnant. The woman made reservations for a long dream trip around the world. If she continues the pregnancy, she will miss out on the trip, lose the substantial deposit, and the woman will be accompanied by her mother on the trip, who's dying of cancer and whose last wish is to take the trip with her daughter. So this one I see is a lot, well, the thing is, she agreed to being pregnant. And so the thing is, her mother, or no, wait, she didn't agree to being pregnant. Well, she didn't know that she was pregnant, and now she learned she was pregnant, but she was going to have that with her mother. So this one was a little bit interesting. I chose the harder ones because I just wanted to think through those and let you know why I thought that. So I think this is a lot more justified in the fact that, but it's still a human life and still has the possibility and potentials of becoming a upright, rational individual in society. So I would give this one more of a 2, since it's not only, it's like a dying wish of her mom, it is more justified. So yep, that was my...
Wait, but hear me out. Would that, in some way, you're sacrificing the entire life of someone for the last few moments of another.
That is true. So
also, hey, Mr. Deaton, that was a nice greeting, nice meeting. Better not catch him cheating or he'll go home and take a beat. Also, that's my paper.
Oh yeah, that is his paper. So that is a really good point. And so the thing is, that is actually a really good point. So I don't have anything to back that or to defend against that. So I'm going to just go ahead and say that it's more of a 3 because it is respecting the life of the individual, and yeah, so I'm gonna say it's a 3. It's between more justified, it's kind of in the middle, because it's whether you weighing the importance of a baby's life or a fetus or unborn developing human, or the dying wishes of her mom, plus it doesn't really matter about the trip. That doesn't really come into much factor. So yep, that was my analysis of those 3 different things and my response for this week. So hope you have an awesome day, and yeah, enjoy your weekend.